everybody to open mic night number 28. So obviously we've been doing this every month for, well, a bit longer than 28 months because we missed a couple over summer. We have a huge night tonight. We have quite a few readings. I'm going to have to limit the readings to about 4 minutes tonight. Sorry to do that to you. I don't like actually limiting the reading, but we have lots of readers. We've got about 16 readers. And we have a few special things happening as well. So I want to give everyone a bit of airplay. So, my name, if you haven't met me, my name is Blaise Van Heck. I'm co-owner of Busybird Publishing. Kev, who's on the camera, is my husband and the second co-owner of Busybird. He's a photographer. He is going to be taping everything tonight, and it will go up on YouTube. So if you don't want to be up on YouTube, please let us know, and we can cut you out. It's actually quite a good, some people don't like seeing themselves on YouTube, but even if you want to, if you do want it to be videoed, well, it's not video anymore, is it? What do we call it?
Recorded.
Recorded. It's good to actually look at yourself reading, and you can pick up, what is good about the work that you're reading, and even your way of reading it. It's actually a really good learning tool. So, well, we've got a huge night tonight. I'm really excited. We are going to be announcing the winners for the short story competition and poetry competition for page 17. This is the cover. The cover is actually also a competition, so this is obviously the winner. I don't think the winner's here, so he won't have it won't have been given away. We will be announcing those, and we also have a few people from page 17 who are going to be reading. So I have a big list here. We have actually 4 people from page 17 reading, as far as I know. If anyone's here that didn't let us know, please let me know, and we can still get you to read. So we might do the announcements first. So after page 17, we're actually going to be launching Richard Trenbarth's poetry book. You will have seen that at the back. It's here as well. So we're going to be launching that as well, and Richard's going to do some reading from that. And then we're going to do our normal open mic night. And I think we even might have some music. We've got someone missing. Gay's not here.
Who?
Gay.
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, so I'm not too sure actually who is here from the winners or the runners-up or the shortlisted from page 17. So page 17 is, for anyone who doesn't know, it's an anthology of short stories and poetry. Up until last year, it was a printed book, but this year it's actually gone digital. So everyone who is a contributor will be getting a copy of the ebook, but we have also decided to make it a print-on-demand book so that if anyone wants a hard copy, they can order it. So we will be letting everyone know how that will happen, and that will happen over the next 2 weeks. So, drum roll. So, I will start with poetry. I should have worn my glasses. So, the shortlist for poetry, and I'm not too sure who is here of these people, is Janine McGuinness-White here. She was shortlisted for the poetry competition. Rodney Williams. Rodney, come down. Of course, I put the short stories.
Thank you. This piece is, taller. Thank you. This piece is called Beginning with a Given Line. I'm a member of the Beau Writers Network in West Gippsland, and as a writing activity at the monthly meetings, various members of the group might provide a kind of stimulus for a writing activity, and this one resulted from that, where a line was given, or a set of lines, and we could choose which we liked. So it's called Beginning with a Given Line, and it's prompted by Naomi Duff. Taking a break from a paintbrush, having a rest from a haiku, putting poetry and prose, paragraphs and parallels on hold, finding a gap between lines formed by pen and pencil, pastel and paint, to let the lungs of my fancy, my love for balance between abstractions, my penchant for distractions within a moment, take a big, deep breath and sigh. Thank you.
Thanks, Rodney. I know Judith is also shortlisted for our poetry competition. Have you got yours to read? No? It'll be right down the back. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. I know Leonie Needham is here as well. Here's Leonie, come on down. Found this one. Did you read it? Yes, that's yours. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you can read, that would be great.
Hi folks, my name's Leonie, as you heard, and I live in Port Fairy, so I've come quite a way to be here tonight. And I used to live in this area, so I have a lot of friends here that I can visit for a couple of days, so it's a bit of a motivation to get me here. This poem was inspired by a cheeky Irish guitarist who is very disparaging about the Irish drum called the bowron. This is what the bowron looks like, so everybody can see that. And he inspired me to write this because he was quite disparaging about it. In defence of the bowron. Can you hear the bowrons, Tommy? No, thank God, said he, and he an Irishman and all, not responding to the call, not responding to the beat that came from winnowing wheat, from Spanish heat, the beat. I worried for his soul. Your strings may tell a story, Tommy, but the story's not complete. Without the beat of the bowron, your song is lost to the wind. That rhythmic sound, that rhythmic beat, that primitive sound as the tipper hits the skin. The drum is the heartbeat of the song. Now let the story begin. Listen for the beat of the bowron, Tommy, a steady, comforting sound. The drummer's hand is moving fast. Watch the wrist, the flick and twist, painting on the song lines, and the drum loves being kissed. The whispering grows to a galloping roar in a rhythm we dare not resist. Be mindful of the bowron, Tommy, as you play your jigs and reels. Hypnotic, erotic. It won't be still till your soul begins to heal, till it captures the beat in all our hearts and sparks a light in our eyes. That is the strength of the bowron, Tommy. It's beating the time of our lives. Can you hear the bowrons, Tommy?
Thank you, it's great. Is Jenny McCauley here? Virginia Danahay? No, she was runner-up. And the winner of the for the poetry competition is Janine McGuinness-White. She's not here, is she? Okay, so that's poetry. Now to the short stories. Is Paul Mill here? A lot of these people interstate, so Port Fairy's a decent amount to come, maybe a bit too far. Susie Fox.
Ooh.
Susie Fox is a Yes, great.
This is just the start of the story called Cold Currents. His body is beige, the colour of silty mud. It only covers half the length of the stretcher. I leap into action, attaching the tube of pre-warmed fluid to the IV in the crook of the boy's arm, hooking up the hospital monitor with sticky brown circles on his chest, injecting adrenaline into his collapsed veins. I check the boy's temperature, 34 degrees. The Ambo's eyes are on me. Trace, her thick belly pressed hard up against the trolley, has stopped squeezing the resuscitation bag like it's the boy's heart between her hands. The bag hangs slack in front of her as she rubs her glassy eyes. Mick raises his eyebrows, his palms thumping the boy's chest. "He's been down an hour already," he says, one hand flicking greasy hair across his forehead. "In the water for at least 15 before they found him." "You can call it now," Trace says. One edge of the mask she's holding against the boy's face lifts from his cheek to reveal his violet lips beneath. "Family wanted us to bring him in," Mick says, "but it's a formality, eh?" His compressions are half-hearted, as if he's massaging the boy's chest rather than pumping it. The boy's lying still, his bare chest streaked with rivulets of muddy water streaming down either side of his torso onto the stiffly pressed cotton sheet beneath him that's whiter than his skin. It's the same type of sheet my son Jason used to complain was too scratchy the odd nights he spent away from his mother's house on the floor of my spare room. I suck another vial of adrenaline into the syringe and flick the air from the tip. "Keep going," I say. "There's still a chance."
That's great, thanks, Susie. Carmel Lillis. Carmel Lillis here? Yes. Shortlisted for short story competition. Come on down. Congratulations. Are you going to read it? Yeah.
This is just the beginning section of the short story Ships of the Desert. Toss your forehead? Orange sparks graze black curls, the chafe of dripping board shorts forgotten as two boys lean in to inspect their find, abandoning their crab search for the ancient lure of the quintessential. It was Omar who'd spotted the disc and chain half buried in the sand when the scorching sun drove them to shelter beneath the arches of the pier. But it was his friend Jack who'd swooped it up before Omar's mouth had even formed the words finders keepers. It was Jack who'd scoured the surface with a coin to reveal the weird writing. And it is Jack who holds it as aloft now, proposing possession be decided on a coin flip. Omar, feeling his pulse quicken, knows he must submit, that to explain why it is so essential that he have the disc would be to risk ridicule he just isn't up for.
Is Eddie Mitsuda? Yeah? No? Eddie, I don't know if it's Eddie or Edie. Do you know Beau?
Eddie, I think.
Eddie, yeah, cool. So Eddie was runner-up. So the runners-up of each of the poetry and short story receive $100, and then the winners get $200. So the winner of the short story competition is Willa Hogarth. Is Willa here? No. Okay, I'll be sending them all of their certificates. So the page 17 ebook is actually available for purchase on Amazon now. So if anyone would like to purchase it, they can. We will have the hard copy as a print-on-demand book within maybe 2 weeks, I'd say, at the most. So congratulations to all of those people who entered the competition or even entered just a piece to be included in the actual anthology. It's a really good way of new writers to get published, and I encourage people to do that. Whenever these sort of opportunities come up. Have I missed anyone from page 17? No? Okay. Beau, would you like to come up and say anything? Coordinated the whole anthology, and it is quite a lot of work. Gathering all the stories and the poetry, editing it, proofing. It was actually a very clean copy when it came in, so we actually went over it a couple of times because we thought it can't be this clean. So well done on that. So yeah, come and you want to say something?
Hello everyone, good evening, and for everyone who came for page 17, welcome to Busybird and thank you for coming. For everyone who just happened to be here despite page 17, it's probably my duty to inform you that the doors are now locked and we will soon be going around with a tablet and seeking your credit card details. So, viva la page 17. But seriously, thank you to everyone who's come tonight. Thank you to, abstract sense, thank you to everyone who submitted to page 17 and who has supported page 17, both in this room and just in general. I've only been helming this collection of short stories and poetry for the 4th issue with issue 12. It was around for a few years before me, but it's always had the same mission. It's always had the same idea that we want to promote new writers. We want to promote writers who may otherwise struggle to get in the literary circles that will be able to pump up their CVs, that will be able to really get recognition. And sometimes you just need something like page 17 to find you, acknowledge you, and give you a platform to say what you have to say. And I'm proud to have been able to have coordinated that for 4 issues now. I couldn't have done it without my team. Stephanie's here tonight. I think we might have a few others here tonight as well. I can't see at the moment, but if you're here, thank you. And also to Busybird in general as well, Blaze, Les, Mel, everyone who has helped out with putting this issue together and all the issues that we've done with Busybirds since issue 9. So enjoy. I suppose we'll call this the official launch of page 17, issue 12. So if there's a ribbon here, I'm metaphorically cutting it. As Blaze said, the e-edition is available now and the print edition will be available shortly, so keep an eye out for it, and thank you again.
We will actually send out details via our newsletter as well. So if you aren't on our mailing list and would like to be, we actually have a sheet up on the table there where you can just put your email address down. We don't inundate you with tons of emails, it's just our monthly newsletter and maybe a reminder about open mic night. So the most you'll get is 2 emails from us per month. So that's page 17. Thanks everyone for that.